Hey tubers, me again. Hey, it's another beautiful sunny day here in southern Arizona. But we just finished one job. It's about, let's see, 10:14 in the morning. Just had to do a power steering flush on that Honda Odyssey. I'll tell you that more about that later on. But we've already called the next customer, Frank, and we are on our way down to replace this EGR valve in a 2000 Chevy Tahoe. So it's pretty straightforward repair. We got that. We got, let's see, there's the new gasket right there. I also have to do I'm looking for a voltage, a parasitic draw on another Honda. There's the box for the parts. Whoops, no cigarettes. Got my tripod for filming, got my jacket for working, and we're ready to go, guys. So we're gonna pick it up as soon as I get there. I got about a half-hour drive down the freeway to find this guy. So, oh, and I got treats from my puppy. So, all right, we'll see you guys here in a little bit as soon as we get to the job site. Okay, tubers, we are here at the job. This is the 2000 Chevy Tahoe. Just talking to the owner. He's got a bunch of other issues that he wants taken care of, and luckily for you guys are going to see a little trick that he needs me to perform. So you see down here, you got all these, the wires are just kind of laying loose, and they're able to make their way too close to these exhaust manifolds. So we're going to build a bridge or a loom or whatever it is that you want to call it. He's got it zip tied right here, so that'll be towards the end of the video. So, and while I'm here, this is the EGR valve. I'm going to take and remove this coolant hose right here and pull that out of the way, and then it looks like it's just going to be one 12mm bolt over there, and you can see it way down on it, underneath of there. Let's see, zoom it in, you'll see it. There's a second one down underneath. Let's see, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right down underneath of there. So it's just going to be those two. Get the gasket, and we're gonna replace that. And the reason why we're gonna replace that, I have this all set up for you, help you guys out. Yeah, check engine light service. You can see it over here. Boom. Okay, so I already have the OBD2 set up. We got two things going on. It's throwing two codes. One is a 303. Oh, it's flashing. Hold on. So it's got, let me get the zoom out. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Won't be so shaky. There we go. Okay, you got a 303 code. That P over here in the corner there, like when you notice that, there's different systems that you have in your car, but the P is for powertrain. That's what that P means, in case you were ever wondering. So you got a P0303, which says cylinder 3 misfire detected. Well, you know what? That could possibly be connected to the EGR. So up here on the scanner, it says we have two codes. This is the first one of two. So now we're going to hit the button here, scroll it forward, and then here it says the exhaust gas recirculation is text message. Sorry, everybody always wants something when I'm filming. It's a P1404. Exhaust gas recirculation EGR is in the closed position performance. So when I take that other one out, you're going to be able to see that these things get all full up with carbon. So yeah, sometimes you can take brake cleaner and wash them out, you know, to get them to come back. But I think it was like $50 for the new one. So we're just going to take and put a new one in here, and then hopefully customers going to be trouble-free. This vehicle will have to run the like 65 or 60 some odd miles. It needs to cycle through, so I could just leave the engine light on when I'm done with the repair, but chances like what I'm really going to do is like I'm just going to take and shut it off, and then if it comes back on, he'll be able to call me and say like, hey, it didn't work, and I'll say like, this number has been disconnected. So all right, I'm just kidding you guys. I'm not going to show you unscrewing the bolts and stuff. It's like two 12mm bolts, get that out of there, and that one Cannon plug, so that's not a big deal. We're just going to, I'll put the new one in, and then we'll come back in, we'll start it up, I'll show you how to delete the code. That's another good thing about this little scanner, and we'll be on our merry way. We've got a Husqvarna pressure washer to look at this afternoon too, so it's a busy day. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. All right, you guys, so we're doing a side-by-side comparison. That's something that you should always do each time. You know, you want to make sure that the part that you're replacing is going to be an exact match. Right. So we got this. I counted the pins, everything's fine. Down there is where it came out of, and there's no restricted movement on the old one, you can see. So, but the problem is, it says that that moves in.
Not fluctuating.
Yeah. So perhaps it's just like the voltage isn't getting in there to open it up. We don't know yet. So we're gonna take it. We're gonna put the new one on there. I don't know why the heck they would take and use silicone gasket sealer on this. So he just had an engine put in here probably like, what, 6 or 8 months ago, Frank?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Connie would know more about it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna put the new one in, and then we'll be back, and then we're gonna show you the tip or trick. So stay tuned for that. Okay, you guys. I'm just getting ready to take and put the new one back on. It's all, the surface is all cleaned up. This is ready to go. So that the new gasket and everything goes to where it lines up to where it actually sets in there like this. Okay, when I took the other one out, it was in there like this, so the holes weren't quite lined up. I went back and I looked at the gasket. I have no idea why they made two like this, but you can see the carbon that's built up right here is because the holes were not lining up. This was actually put in 180 degrees off. So we're gonna put this in here, and then we're gonna do it the right way, and we're gonna monitor it. So that's just something that I found. Okay, tubers, here's this little tip trick that we did. See those zip ties right there? That's how we separated the wiring. Try to keep it off the manifold and everything. But up close, I'm gonna show you how to do it right here. You take a zip tie and you're gonna put it right around two wires, and then in between to separate them,
the other?
You put another one just like this.
Oh, wow.
Let's see if I can pull this down. This.
Oh, I see, and that makes a gap in there.
Yeah, it makes the gap. So now you can see the gap that's in there, and pull them as tight as you need to, or as tight as you want, or whatever. And then you would just take and cut those zip ties. I just did this to show you, you know, how it's done. So that's the tip and the trick.
That stuff used to have like brackets.
Yeah.
I get it. I was so mad. Oh, I was mad.
You're on YouTube right now. You know that, right?
Yeah, boy, I tell you.
So we'll leave these, because these ones here are broken, so we're just gonna leave these right up here.
Right,
you can see that it had a little kink in it, and it got broken a little bit. So anyways,
and old Connie boy, when she saw me pull in.
All right, guys, the repair is done down here. This is all it.
What did they do to my truck? I said, oh.
Kind of makes you mad when somebody takes you to the cleaners, doesn't it, Frank?
They did. They really did.
Alrighty. All right, we're gonna go and check the scanner, guys. We'll be right back. Okay, tubers, we're back, and we got it running. And like I said, I turned the code. I turned the check engine light off, the MIL, CEL, whatever it is that you want to call it. I turned it off, and now he's just gonna have to, I don't know, like take a long drive, go 65 miles or so or whatever, and then communicate with me back that the light has gone, that the light is still off. I could have done it the other way around and just left the, left the light on, and once he'd gone through the driving cycle, it would shut itself off. So it's just whatever. It makes you feel a little bit better not driving around with the check engine light on. So yeah, that's it. Pretty much it for this one. And God bless Frank. Love that guy. And he used to take and work on old cars and stuff, and it's just that this new technology's got him a little bit befuddled, and so he reaches out when he needs help, and I'm there to help him. So all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm trying to put all these things together for you and trying to keep it interesting. So leave your comments. Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down, and we'll catch you on the next one, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm done. I cured this one. I'm out.